my larger plan for this channel is to build out 3 individual distinct streams of content so that there's something here for everyone, and so that I get a chance to tackle the types of content that I find personally interesting. With that said, I've yet to unveil the final piece of this puzzle until now. You've seen me do hardware reviews with the Evercade review called Retro Reviews. You've seen me do history deep dives like the story of the Neo Geo Pocket Color in Bring It Back. And now I'm happy to announce and present to you the final piece of the TRS content trifecta, the Retro Report. The Retro Report is a rundown, essentially, of what's happening in the retro gaming scene. Think of it like a news flash. Games, consoles, and for that matter, other content creators who may have released videos that I find interesting and worth a mention. With that said, this format will look a little different over time than anything else you see on this channel. That's just a heads up. I won't go too far into detail, just to keep things short in this sort of pre-intro that I'm doing. So, without further ado, I present you with the inaugural edition of the Retro Report, right after the intro.
We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
Welcome to this edition of the Retro Report for the week of March 15th, 2021. I'm your host, Ryan Draga, and here's what's going on this week in the world of retro. To kick things off, some pretty exciting news coming out of .emu this week, the retro revivalist stalwarts responsible for resurrecting and remastering so many of our favorite old classics like Double Dragon, R-Type, and, of course, their most recent effort, Streets of Rage 4. .emu announced on March 10th that they're working alongside Nickelodeon and Tribute Games, the team responsible for the latest Scott Pilgrim game, on a new retro pixel-styled arcade beat-em-up set in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles universe, entitled Shredder's Revenge. If that weren't exciting enough, Faith No More and Mr. Bungle lead singer Mike Patton has signed on to do the theme. You can check out the full trailer for the game in the description. You really should, because oh my god, it's honestly amazing, and I'm super excited. And yes, I will be playing this and reviewing this on Twitch and on here the second it comes out. Unfortunately, details are a little scarce right now. There is no release date planned yet from .emu. However, they have said that, like the Scott Pilgrim game, this will be released on PC and console simultaneously. Not sure which consoles yet. Hopefully all the major ones you would expect, but we shall see. Next up, we have kind of a weird but honestly pretty funny story of one man's quest to troll Christopher Nolan in the most esoteric way possible by putting Nolan's latest film Tenet onto Game Boy Advance cartridges? The story goes that Bob Wolf of the YouTube channel Wolf Den wanted to troll Nolan after his incredibly pretentious and self-important comments that everyone during a pandemic should go to theaters to watch Tenet because the movie isn't done justice on any other platform. Okay. Wolf's response then was to find the worst possible medium to put Tenet onto, and for whatever reason, he arrived at Game Boy Advance cartridges. Go figure. I gotta say, I saw the video, and he more than accomplishes his goal. And I won't say much else because you can go and watch Bob Wolf's video at the link in the description box below. And finally, early reviews are coming in all over the retro gaming community on YouTube for Hyperkin's new Retron Square or Retron SQ game console. The console, set to debut on March 25th, is designed to play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. However, prominent retro YouTubers John Hancock and Metal Jesus both reviewed the console, and it's not good, guys. It's not good at all. Metal Jesus and Hancock both cited the same general issues, those being laggy gameplay, long load times, and poor support for GBA games. The general consensus overall that I've seen is that the Retron Square was kind of rushed to market rather than, waiting a little bit longer to provide a more stable experience because, that strategy always works so well in the vendor's favor. Isn't that right, CD Projekt Red? Before I close out, I just wanted to thank my sponsor, Retro Gamingware, for making sure that videos like this are possible. Retro Gamingware is a clothing company that provides retro gaming themed apparel. So t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, masks, you can get it all there. And if you want to get 10% off your order, use the coupon code RetroReplayCanada at checkout, and make sure you use the affiliate link in the description box so that I get the kickback, because that's what this is all about. And that's it. So what did you guys think of this first edition of the Retro Report? I know it's a little more off the cuff and a little different, but I'd love to get your feedback, so please leave a comment, and if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, do all that doodly do, and you can also get in touch with me on social media. And if the stories here that you saw were interesting enough that you want to continue the discussion, why not head over to the Retro Replay Canada Discord? And that way we can all talk more about this kind of stuff. Links for all that's in the description box below. And that's going to wrap things up. This has been the Retro Report for the week of March 15th, 2021. I have been your host, Ryan Draga. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.